Hey everybody, great lesson on the course last night. So we looked at 3 new chords this week that we're going to put in a song called Wild Thing. And the chords are A, D and E. As I said, these are major chords, so generally they've got that sort of happier sound to them. And they're used in thousands and thousands of songs. So the first chord we looked at was A. So to play A, we're going to take our first finger and place it on the 2nd fret of the G string. And you're going to want to have it around that point in the fret because it's going to accommodate the other fingers of the chord. The 2nd finger goes directly above it on the 2nd fret of the D string, and your 3rd finger goes on the 2nd fret of the B string, like that. So that's A. So with this being an A chord, we strum from the A string, which is the 2nd string down. And it should sound and look like that. The next chord we learnt was D. So to go from the A to the D, our first finger stays on the guitar, the 2nd and 3rd come off. The first scooches up a little bit, 3rd goes on the 3rd fret of the B string, and the 2nd goes on the 2nd fret of the E string. And this time round we strum from the D string downwards. So this is D. Now to go from the E to the D, from the D to the E, sorry, our 2nd and 3rd finger come off. Our first finger slides down a fret. The 3rd finger goes to the 2nd fret of the D string, and the 2nd finger goes to the 2nd fret of the A string. And this is called E. We strum this from the E string. So A chord A string, D chord D string, E chord E string. That's where we're strumming from. So the moral of the story with these is keeping your first finger on the guitar at all times. Okay, so A, D, E, D. Okay, and that's the order that we're going to play this song in. So we're going to do 2 down strums followed by a mute on each of these chords. So the mute, you just put your hands down on the strings and mute them off. So that sounds and looks like this. A, D, D, E, E, D, D, A, D, D, E. Okay, so I'm going to send across a little chord chart with these. Just the thing that I didn't mention in the lesson is as you're changing between the chords, try and keep your fingers close to the strings. You know, we don't want to lift off too much as we're moving between the chords. And any questions about these, feel free to let me know.